In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known. Shh, shh, shh. I am known. I am known as the mighty one, the mighty, the mighty, the mighty. Angel Snup Nup 7. I am your soul brother, number one. Many of you familiar with the struggle, the history of the American once called Negro. You already know, or if you are in study, you will learn that during our history or within this struggle, it has been brought to our attention that we have natural leadership that is birthed from our womb, because it is natural for us to fight for justice. It's natural for us not to want to be a slave. It is natural for a person to fight against oppression and what is harmful to their life. So a leader doesn't have to be chosen from the people. From the womb of a woman, within that people who are suffering, a baby will be born by nature who has the attributes of rebellion against an oppressor or a civilization or society that this child was born from. And it seems as though they actually were born to fight this fight. And they bring skills that make such thinking credible or valid. These for the oppressor, these for the evildoer. Those who come up in this manner, such people are very, very dangerous and a threat, because their very being, since it's their nature, it is what they were born. People like this cannot be bought. And the only thing on the mind of people like this is the ultimate goal, the ultimate vision of seeing the people they were raised from, the people they were birthed from, that they come out of and beat this horrid condition once and for all. This why it was necessary to murder someone like Malcolm X, because he was not interested in the material things of this world. He was not interested in nothing except the liberation of his people. This is what made Dr. King a threat. He was not interested in material things. He was interested in bringing benefits, doing whatever it took. And he had a vision and had plans. He had a strategy by nature in order to try to uplift his people out of this oppressive condition. So they had to be murdered. And if you notice, they didn't try to be leaders. Malcolm X was not trying to be a leader. Dr. King was not trying to be a leader. But their leadership potential, the people recognized. And that's why so many was attractive to these men, because they saw the answer to the problem that they were suffering in these individuals. But at the same time, you had those of whom we call sellouts. They were not raised. They might have been influenced. They might have been under Malcolm X. They might have been under Elijah Muhammad. They might have been under Marcus Garvey. They might have been under Dr. King. They might have been their students. They might have been influenced. But they were not born for the struggle. And the oppressor, the enemy, could see their flaw, that they were interested in the material things and they could be bought. So they were like when the devil took Jesus to the mountaintop and the devil told Jesus, look what I can give you. If you denounce that God, if you denounce your father, if you denounce what your father is offering you, look what I give you. And so the oppressor takes many of these persons to the mountain. I know that in the beginning you probably did believe in the struggle and you probably did want to do what was right for your people, but they ain't going nowhere. They are a lost cause. You wasted your time. Enjoy yourself. You can use them to better your life. Look what I can give you. So you have two types of leadership. You have those who were born for the struggle by nature, and then you have those who are made and those who are put on a platform by your oppressor, by your enemy, to distract you, to mislead you, to keep you locked up in confusion. Now, when I first came to YouTube, before Google, YouTube basically was an even playing field. There was no AdSense money. The best you could do, if you wanted a little fame, a little praise, you could get that. There was no money involved when I first came to YouTube. And you had those who would get thousands of views. But at the same time, Angel Snuffing Up 7, I was right there hanging with the best. Of course, because of my unorthodox views, I don't expect to get, I'm not teaching religion. I'm not teaching spirituality. I'm not talking about entertainment. I'm not talking about sports and play. I'm not talking about all these things that the American once called Negro, what we love to hear and talk about. So I don't expect for thousands of which they did. I mean, I had 5, 6, 10,000. I might have 50, 60,000 subscribers right now had it not been for Google continue to take down my channels, because there are people, whether you like it or not, there are people who are interested in what Angel Snuffing Up 7 has to say. There are people who respect the wisdom and what comes from this platform, whether you like it or not. So, in 2021, you think that Angel Snuffing Up 7 is some little fella that nobody gives a damn about. But people like Sanetta, the Black Authority, Tariq, Nasheed, and a lot of them, because I was here before them. They heard my name somewhere. I was in the mix somewhere. I had a back and forth with this Jason Black guy back in the day. He knows who I am. Sonetta knows who I am. Tariq Nasheed knows who I am. A lot of these people know who the hell I am. The difference between them and me is that I am made by nature. And they are made by Google. And so they sell you out. They have no vision. They have no plan. They have no strategy. They have no integrity. They have sold you out, keeping you back and forth beefing, giving you feel-good rhetoric, telling you about the problem, but clearly they cannot solve the problem. Google is keeping Angel Snub Nub 7 from being able to criticize and challenge them. When I make a video putting their names in the title, those videos should get thousands and thousands of views. Google is promoting them. Google is pushing me to the side as much as possible because I am the threat. I am the natural leader. I don't care nothing about the material things of this world. I am like Malcolm. I am like Dr. King. I am the natural. These are supported by Google because Google made them, Google paid them. And if you notice, all of them are getting AdSense money. All of them are getting paid. You cannot get AdSense money unless advertisers find your message acceptable. Advertisers are not going to find the message of Angel Snub Nub 7 acceptable because I am anti-religion, anti-spirituality, anti all this blackity black stuff, anti all this feel-good garbage, and Angel Snub Nub 7 is the real. And they don't want to promote the real. So they will promote Sonetta. They will support the Black Authority, Cynthia G, Taz the Exclusive, Lennon Honor, and the list goes. They support all these people because they are not a threat to the powers that be. That's why. And they protect these people from those like myself who challenge them. Here you have all these people, and we can go back to 2010. These people have thousands and thousands of listeners and followers, and they have not produced anything. And please put the Nation of Islam, Louis Farrakhan, in the mix. Put all of them together since 2010, and I think Farrakhan was promoting Justice or Else or whatever. Well, put all that Justice or Else, put all this stuff, Tariq Nasheed, Yvette Carnell, Ados, put all this stuff together since 2010. They have produced nothing. They have progressed. They have accomplished nothing. And that's what Google loves about them. Put you in a position so that you can't accomplish nothing. They have no vision. They have no strategy. They have no goal. They have no plan. You just wandering in the desert, looking for water you will never find. And that's, you're thirsty, and your leadership, these people who you have taken as leaders, lead you nowhere. And they don't want me, my voice out there to criticize them, to waken your mind up so you can see that these people are roads to nowhere. I am the natural. These are the people who sold you out, including that faceless troll Alquan, the sellout. All